Guys, a couple of weeks ago, I uploaded a video where I tried to crash the entire economy of eggs. I bought 25 million of them and attempted to bring the price down to zero. I was met with hundreds of comments from people telling me I don't understand how the economy works. And they're right. I'm an idiot. So, today is the day I've redeemed myself. There was heaps of things that people tried to tell me to do, but the one thing that stood out the most was I didn't introduce any new eggs into the economy. So today, I get to work on crashing a different item. Now with this item, I have to start a little lower. Starting at 40 GP, it turns out the Grand Exchange has a limit. You can only lower the price of something by 5% per day. That is the maximum limit. So if I was to start at 40, it would take 35 days or something like that to bring something down. And that just means I need a lot of an item. So we're going to be starting a little lower today. Introducing the Maple Shield, ladies and gentlemen. It's currently actively traded at 39 GP, but its price on the Grand Exchange is 6. If we take a look at the graph over here for Maple Shields, you can see they sit in between 20 and 40 GP. I don't know how they are down at 6 GP on the Grand Exchange price. They haven't changed for God knows how long. All time, they come down to about, this is the Maple Shield graph. Nobody is using these things. And the best part, there's a GE limit of 125. So one account can only buy 125 Maple Shields every 4 hours. If there's 100 people trying to buy these out, then there's only 12,500 shields that they can buy. Thankfully, I have a great way around that. I bought a whole bunch of maple logs. I've got my knife, and I'm going to sit here and craft as many maple shields as I can stand to create. Let's get those maple logs out. We've already got 13 in the bank there. But if I get all of these out, I can make the maple shields. It's like a 40 fletching requirement. It's nothing. And you're probably thinking, Jake, how the hell are you going to make 12,500 maple shields if there's 100 people buying these? Come on, guys. You're acting like I don't have 10 accounts to make maple shields on. I'm going to sit here every single day for at least the next week, spam making maple shields to sell to the Grand Exchange for 1 GP each, to hopefully bring the actual price of maple shields down to 1. Now, if we take a look at the graph for maple shields, we can see that they were actually at 1 GP for the longest time. They were at 1 GP for the longest time, and they've recently risen up to 6. I'm going to bring it back. Now, the only issue I face, ladies and gentlemen, is that I have to do this off stream. I can't do this on my live stream because if I do this on my live stream, people are going to know exactly what I'm doing and take measures to stop me from doing it. So I'm basically in secret making hundreds of thousands of maple shields over the next few days after the stream. That's how committed to this I am. I'm supposed to be in bed sleeping. I'm supposed to be hanging out with my girlfriend, spending quality time with her. But instead, I'm making maple shields on RuneScape. You need a fletching skill of 57 or above to make a maple shield? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, it's time to get grinding. I have to get 57 fletching on all the alts now. All right, we're set up. I'm currently training on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 accounts, and I have the fletching level on 3 of them. So I'm going to start making the maple shields on the middle 3 here. And then we can start selling off at the end of the day a couple of maple shields. Not too many, but hopefully enough to get the ball rolling. Okay, there it is. 57 fletching now on every single one of the accounts. I guess this is like the alt's road to maxing. Be honest, guys. Be honest with me right now. Would you watch a series where I maxed 10 accounts? Be honest. Leave a comment down below. Let me know if you want to see that. I'm not saying I'm going to do it, but would you watch it? Well, now it's time to get into making the maple shields. If I can do 1 inventory every 60 seconds, that means I can make how many an hour? That's like 13 shields. I'm looking at like 7,000 shields I can make in an hour here. So 10 hours this, 70,000 shields, Surely that's enough to absolutely decimate the economy. Surely. Yo, a quick break from the action to thank one of the sponsors of Nasty November, Dubby Energy. Now, this isn't going to be your regular ad read because supplementation is something I take seriously, but it's important to mention that the founder of Dubby Energy is a long-time old-school RuneScape veteran, and rumor has it he once beat Torvesta in a 1v1. Dubby contains no artificial colors or dyes, but that is just the start. There's several ingredients that are going to help you along with whatever it is you need to focus on at the PC. L-taurine, which supports neurotransmitter function and can help with mood stability. L-tyrosine, which can enhance focus and memory. L-glutamine, which can help maintain cognitive clarity. L-citrulline, which can help improve blood flow to the brain. And of course, as much caffeine as you would normally get in 2 cups of coffee. Now, if you didn't understand a single word I just said, let me put it in layman's terms for you. This shit is like a pre-workout for your brain. Dubby comes in a bunch of different flavors and sizes, which you can check out on their website. You can try out a sampler pack or a full tub on their website. I'm going to leave a link in the description for that and in the pinned comment. Big thank you to Dubby Energy for sponsoring today's video. Let's get back into the action. All right, about to call it a night for the night. So I'm going to go ahead and grab all of the maple shields that I've made so far on all the accounts and just trade them over to one account. And we'll chuck them in the GE for, I guess, 4 GP because they're currently at 6. I don't want to chuck them in for 1 GP just yet, just in case someone cracks onto what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Like last time, the only reason I failed is because all of the merchants got involved. And when the merchants get involved, it's scary. That's not what I want this time around. So I'll chuck them in for 4. And then when the price goes to 4, I'll chuck them in for 3 or 2. I'm not sure. I haven't figured out what I'm going to do yet, guys. I'll be completely honest with you. But let's go ahead and trade all the shields over and see how many we got. Okay, so I have fletched 6,803 maple shields today. So let's go ahead and chuck the offer in 4 GP, and hopefully they don't all sell. Oh, no, guys. This is not good. Wait, 6,803? That means 54 accounts have offers in right now. Oh, no. And they went for 9 each. Okay, someone is buying hella maple shields right now. Oh, this is not good news. This is not good news at all. I don't know what I'm going to do now. This is bad. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're back for round 2. Excuse the hair, I just got out of the shower, okay? But we are back for round 2. And we're going to see, I'm probably going to try and make, I don't know, maybe 15, 20,000 maple shields today. And hopefully that's enough to outbid whoever it is that is buying all of those maple shields right now. Because if you think about it, 54 accounts are buying maple shields. Yesterday, when we sold them, that means 54 accounts are buying these maple shields. That's 54 accounts that have to be bonded. These are members' items. So it's crazy to me that someone is like, there's no way these shields will make up for the bond that they've spent to buy these. So hopefully it was just like a one-day thing. Hopefully nobody is buying maple shields today, or a very limited number of people are. But by the looks of it, on GE Tracker, I think someone is buying a whole hell of a lot of them. So maybe it's bots because they are currently at their floor. Maple shields are at as low as they can go, and you can sell them to shops and hop around for a profit. So maybe someone is doing that. If that's the case, damn. We might have to find another item, but we'll give it another rip today. Okay, I've been sat here for an hour and 46 minutes, and it's taken me that long to get 1,000 of these shields on each account. How did I just get a holy hand egg? What the hell's going on there? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get all these shields out, and just like last night, I'm going to trade all of the shields to one account, and I'm going to start selling them, and we're going to see if they all sell. If all of these shields sell, it's over. There's absolutely no way I can keep up with the demand of these shields. Even if half of them sell, to be completely honest with you, I don't think there's any possibility for me to keep up with these shields, and we need to move to another item. So let's find out. All right, here we go. Going into this, I assumed that there would only be like nothing. I just assumed that none of these shields would sell. I thought maybe 1,000 to crash the market. But here we go. I'm going to put in 10,264 maple shields and see if they all sell off. Okay, 8,520. That means every 6 hours, every 4 hours, that many are going to sell off. That means I need to make 51,000 maple shields a day to keep up with the quantity that's being sold. I can't keep up with that. There's no way I can make 51,000 shields. I just made, in an hour and 45 minutes, 1,000. So that means what? 600 per hour, 6,000 per hour. I can probably comfortably make. That means I'd have to make maple shields for 9 hours every single day just to keep up with this. After stream, there's no chance. We have to move on to another item. And luckily, I have the next step. Here I am at the Varrock Anvil on 9 of my accounts. Very important. Only 9 of my accounts are here. We're going to be making iron javelin heads. Now, we're not going to be making iron javelin heads to try and crash the price of iron javelin heads. Because if we have a look, iron javelin heads are currently 27 coins. Not enough time. We need something quicker than that. If we have a look at iron javelins, they are 5 coins. So I'm going to make all of my own iron javelin heads because they are so expensive to buy from the Grand Exchange. Unbelievably expensive. I'm going to spend a whole bunch of time making those. And then we have another trick up our sleeves. Here I am in the Ranging Guild. And if I trade the... Not this guy. I got to trade... This guy? No. Oh my god, where's the guy? There's most definitely a guy here. Is he in this tent? Tribal weapon salesman. There we go. Iron javelins. And he has a stock of 800. So we just hop to the one world. We buy 800 iron javelins out. And then we hop worlds. I'm going to hop through every single world, buy every single iron javelin I can. And in the meantime, I'm going to make as many iron javelin heads as I can so that I can fletch them all into iron javelins and hopefully make enough iron javelins to completely crash the market. Okay, I realized pretty quickly that it's just going to be way quicker to just buy the javelins from the Ranging Guild store and hop on 2 accounts at the same time. So that is exactly what I did. I stopped making all of the javelin heads on the other accounts because it's just honestly not worth it. I have 121,000 javelins. I reckon that took me about 15 minutes to buy 121,000 javelins, and these restock every hour and a bit. 12 seconds to restock one of them. So that is how many in an hour? 60 minutes times 60 seconds divided by 12, 300 every hour. Okay, so that will take two and a bit hours to fully restock the shop. But then if I go ahead and chuck these javelins in, let's chuck them in for 4 GP. Let's go 3. Let's go 3 GP. We found our item. We've dead ass found our item. What if I put them in for 2 GP? I don't want to put all of them in for 2 GP because I don't want to accidentally sell them all. Let's just go like 1K. Let's just put them in for 1 GP at 1K because I think we found our item. I think this is it. Okay, I think this is it. I just leave this in for 3 GP overnight. I sit back and hopefully we wake up tomorrow and the price is 4 GP on the Grand Exchange. If not, we're going to have to think of something else. Okay, just woke up. Don't fucking judge me that I'm wearing the same shirt 3 days in a row. Okay, don't judge me. Just definitely don't leave a comment about it. Iron javelins, 28,000 have sold overnight. This is perfect. They're currently still at 5 GP, but the day doesn't reset until like 10 GMT or something like that. Or 10 a.m. my time. I don't know when it is, but when the day resets, I'll come back and have a look. See this? My fingers are crossed that the price will go down to 4 GP. And if they do, we're on. I'm going to go buy a couple of million iron javelins. I'm going to crash the price. All right, another day down, and that is another full world hop of iron javelins. So I'm going to quickly trade these over now. We're going to head to the Grand Exchange, and we'll get those in. I have another 116,000 there, and then I've just finished stream, so I have like heaps of time tonight. In another 3 hours or so, I'm going to come back, do a whole nother world hop through. That'll give me another 100,000. I'm probably going to end up buying about 1 million iron javelins. And then that should hopefully be enough to just drop the price. So if I trade them over to my alt here, and then We'll chuck these in the GE. I wonder if we sell any for 2 GP here. I'll put them in for 2. Yeah, so a few did go for 2 GP there, and I think it's probably worth just chucking them all in for 2 GP to be completely honest. And hopefully we do see the price come down. It's still at 5, but it might be like a day lagged behind. I don't quite know how the Grand Exchange works, but I'm hoping that it's a day lagged behind. And then tomorrow I get up, I have a look. Hopefully it's at 5 by the time I wake up tomorrow morning, or maybe it changes at a different time of day. I'm not quite sure how the Grand Exchange works, but I really need to see that price come down tomorrow. Fingers are crossed. I might have to start selling these to myself just to get more volume going through the market. I honestly have no idea, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, it's a few hours later, and we have picked up another stack of iron javelins. Let's go ahead and trade those over. That is another 117,000 iron javelins. I wonder why I get a different amount each time. Last time we got 116,000. The time before that, we got 120-something thousand. I don't know. Kind of weird, man. Kind of weird. But we'll come up here. We'll trade the other account. And I'm just going to quickly see. I'm only going to sell 10 of these, but we'll chuck them in for 1 GP and see if anyone has an offer in. Yeah, okay. So someone definitely has an offer in for 1 GP. But if we just keep the offers at 2 GP for now, we can bring them down to 2 GP pretty comfortably, I think, without kind of like alerting the flippers that these are down at 1. They have like fucking GE bots that like ping them when things are low prices. So I'm kind of avoiding that as much as I can, but it still says 5 on this tracker here, and we've sold what? How many? 21,000, 30,000-ish iron javelins for 2 GP each. So hopefully by the morning, like I said again, it will be different, and I'm gonna keep buying them. We'll get about 1 million, about 1 million iron javelins. All right, just got up. It's just before stream. I've noticed that only overnight, only 21,000 iron javelins have sold off, and the price is still 5. Once again, it hasn't ticked over to the next day, so I'm guessing I didn't sell enough the first day to bring the price down. And so hopefully, I believe it's 10 a.m. my time, the price will tick over and will go down to 4. If it doesn't, I'm going to have to start selling these iron javelins to myself. I'm going to have to buy them on 10 accounts at the same time and then sell them back again. Just constantly feeding them through my own accounts. It's just what has to happen. Today is a great day to be alive, ladies and gentlemen. Would you look at that? That is an iron javelin at 4 GP. That means I, myself, have brought the price of iron javelins down by 1 GP. I need to bring it down by another 3, and my job is done. I will have crashed the market down to 1. And the question will just remain how long it will stay there. I don't think it's going to stay for very long, but that's not the point. We're winning. You also might hear my microphone a little differently now. I think I fixed it. I think I fixed it. Don't quote me, but I might have fixed my microphone. Maybe. All right, just did another buying session of iron javelins here. It is after the stream today. This morning was when it went to 4 GP, so obviously not expecting it to not be 4 GP now. And yep, it still is 4 GP. I am just going to go ahead and chuck all of these iron javelins in now for 1 GP. See if... Okay, only 13,000 of them sold off. We're absolutely chilling right now. I can buy these probably twice a day and keep up with the demand. And I mean, now that it's at 1 GP, tomorrow will be at 3, right? Hopefully. I don't know. I really don't know how the Grand Exchange exists. But while I got you guys here, and you know, I'm using my accounts to buy a bunch of iron javelins to make the price go down. I got a whole bunch of comments on my last video with the eggs of people saying, isn't this market manipulation? Market manipulation of what? Me losing billions of GP for your entertainment? Yeah, it is. What? Yeah, it is. Wait, ban me. Ban me. All right, another update on the iron javelins. Just trading over another buy offer here. But if I go over to my other account, you can see I've sold off 206,000 of them at 1 GP last night, which is just too many. So I've had to drop it back to 2 GP because they're still at 4 on the Grand Exchange. I don't quite understand how the Grand Exchange pricing system works, but all I know is I am just going to keep buying iron javelins and keep selling iron javelins, and hopefully at some point they turn into 1 GP. Maybe it's not even possible. Maybe there's things in place to stop people from doing stuff like this. I don't know, man. Guys, I don't think I understand how the Grand Exchange works at all. I've been selling hundreds of thousands of iron javelins every single day for 1 GP. Nobody is buying iron javelins for anything higher than a singular gold piece. And it's been 3 days and the price hasn't moved at all. I don't know what to do. How do I get this to go to 1? What does a man have to do? Somebody help me, man. Okay, fantastic news, guys. Pardon the hair, I just got out of the pool, but it's down to 3 GP. We've got it down to 3 GP. I don't understand how this works. It's been 4 days, and the problem I'm seeing is this video is going up in 4 days, regardless of whether I win or lose. I don't know how to make the process quicker to bring this down to 1 GP, but I need to figure something out. Because at this rate, it's not hitting it. I'm at a loss, guys. I've just woken up. This is another day, and it's still at 3 GP. I'm selling them at 2. No iron javelin has sold for over 2 GP in the past 7 days. And it's still at 3 GP. It feels like there's just absolutely no rhyme or reason to it whatsoever. I don't know, man. Another day, another disappointment. More iron javelins have sold than have ever sold on the market. You should see the graph for iron javelins right now. This is the graph for iron javelins. Look at the volume, right? If we go to 6 months, this is the most iron javelins that have ever traded on the Grand Exchange. And yet somehow I can't get the price to go even to 2. I do not understand this video game. And I'll be honest with you, I messaged my buddy last night and I said, I don't understand the Grand Exchange. And he said, don't worry, Jagex probably doesn't either. So, yeah. Guys, it's doomed. It's actually just so doomed. I have to upload this video tomorrow. I have no choice. Tomorrow is the last video I can get up before League starts. Otherwise, I have to wait until February to upload this. I have no choice. And it's still at 3 GP. Look at the graph. It just doesn't make any sense to me. It seems like there's no rhyme or reason whatsoever as to why these prices go up or down. And it's heartbreaking. Another failure. I've been sat here, as a grown adult playing RuneScape, trying to manipulate the prices in my medieval clicking game. And I can't do it. I'm a bloody failure. I'm a failure at life. Guys, I'm a failure. What can I say? I lost this challenge. I can't manipulate the prices on the Grand Exchange, no matter how much money I have, no matter how many accounts I have, no matter how much I try. But what I can do is tell you that I am live right now with the giveaway. Right now, we're doing the drop parties. Come on over to twitch.tv/EVscape. Jump in the Discord. All of the times are going to be in there. We're going to be doing Discord giveaways throughout the whole stream. We have 5.3 billion GP to drop, as well as 1 extra bill to give away in a game that I call Who Wants to Be a Billionaire. Get over to the stream right this second. We are doing the drop party right now. You see this subathon timer on the screen here. Every single sub I get during this event, during this drop party, will add 2 minutes to the timer, and that is how long I'm going to stay live for on the league's release. If it's 30 hours, I'm live for 30 hours. If it's 60 hours, I'm live for 60 hours on the league's release. Come on down, twitch.tv/EVscape for the drop party. I'll see you guys there.